Happy Thursday! Happy Thursday. I'm on a little lunch break, but I wanted to share something with y'all. Well, I wanted to vlog today, and I just haven't had time to vlog today. But I got a minute, and so here we are. First thing I want to say is, y'all know these little lip butters? Shea Butter Lip Balm I got at the Dollar Tree yesterday in the 3 colors, in peach, pink, and dark cherry. Y'all, this is some of the best lip balm ever on the planet. Ever. Ever, ever. Love it. So this is the dark cherry. It looks dark, but it's not. Just love it. Yes, yes. Ha. Yes, 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 please. Yes. So we're still playing around with those. Love them. Here's the one I tried yesterday, the bright peach one. The cap is like a neon, but it's coming off orange. But it's a real pretty neon peach color. We'll have that. Anyway, I ran to the Walmart neighborhood market up here because I still have chicken. Yesterday I called it grilled chicken, but it's rotisserie. I still have rotisserie chicken, tomatoes. I have half of an avocado, carrots, my pretzel crisp. So I'm going to make another salad. And what I like to do is, these are like $1.78, $1.79. And they're just one little one-off salads, one serving. And this one is the red and green cabbage, broccoli stalk, cauliflower, kale, papitas. I don't know what those are. Brussels sprouts and cranberries with a creamy poppy seed dressing. It is divine. It is divine. So I'll dump this in a bowl, put some chicken and tomatoes and chop up an avocado and just a little bit of crispy from my pretzels. Oh, so good. Anyway, this little guy is 260 calories, 18 carbs, 10 grams of sugar, which is a lot, but it's probably all from the salad dressing. But whatever, we're going to do a workout tonight. Got that. And then I found, I wanted something sweet. And so I found some Atkins protein cookies, chocolate chip. So I'm curious to see if those are any good. And then, because I wanted something sweet, I always want something sweet. I have the worst sweet tooth. I love sugar. And like 1 week a month, and we know why, I am battling it. I would sit and eat all the sweets for a whole week if I could, every single month. But I can't. But I will let myself have some because I'm not into self-deprivation. We're not doing that. Life is too short to not eat a piece of cake every now and then. In my case, eat a cookie. Cookies are my favorite dessert of all time ever. Cookies and pie and cake. Cookies, pie, and cake. And pastries. Especially if they're filled with like raspberry and covered in like a cream cheese and like a croissant. Oh my god. I need to go eat. I need to eat a bunch of protein and get off of the sugar kick. But anyway, so I think it was yesterday or the day before, my friend Dinah, who watches and we're friends on Facebook, she sent me a reel for a recipe for Cool Whip cookies. I messaged her back and I was like, I'll be making these. I will be making them. And she's like, I wonder if the Dolly Parton, you know, I love the Dolly Parton, Duncan Hines Dolly Parton stuff, brownies and cake and all that. She said, I wonder, because she knows I love lemon too. She's like, I wonder if Dolly Parton has a lemon cake mix you can use for this recipe. And I'm like, I don't know. So when I was in there, this is 3 ingredients for these cookies. Quick and easy. And Shane's doing really good on his low carb, so we'll have to hide them. We'll have to hide them from him. But anyway, I didn't find a Dolly Parton cake mix, but I did find a Duncan Hines, which Duncan Hines works with Dolly Parton, so it doesn't have Dolly's picture on it, so whatever. Same cake mix. In the lemon. We're going to make lemon Cool Whip cookies. Shut the front door. Shut the front door. So it calls for just the cake mix. You don't make the cake like with the eggs and the oil. You don't do this. You just use the dry cake mix. You mix it with 1 tub of Cool Whip. Mix that together. I'll do it tonight. I'll vlog it. Powdered sugar, put them in the oven. We're making those tonight. Okay? And, you know, I need it. I need it. So, there's that. And I was booked to go to Hot Works tonight, but I got things that I want to do around the house, and I'm going to do my own weights in my yoga studio. So I'll probably do some holistic yoga and lift some weights in my garage. That way I don't have to go anywhere tonight. I just kind of want to go home and be at home. Do you ever have those days where you go 900 miles an hour, and every once in a while you're just like, I want to come home and I want to stay home. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times after work, I'll go run errands, or I'll run home and change clothes and go to Hot Works, or I'll go do this, or I'll go, and I'm just like, I'm just going to be at home, and I'm going to make a breakfast for dinner, and I'm going to make those cookies, and I'm just going to work out in my own garage, and plus it's like the perfect temperature right now to work out in my yoga studio. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, and I need to utilize that. And then tomorrow I'll get back in the sauna. So, and I really need to work with my weights. So we're going to do that. So I went to Wednesday night church last night. Y'all know the church we go to is little bitty. It's like you got a whopping 30 people on a good day, right? We are really, really enjoying our little church. Well, I knew that they had like a men's meeting and a women's meeting like once a month or something, but I didn't know that they did Wednesday night. And Jenny texted me. In a nutshell, Jenny's like, hey, you want to go to church Wednesday? And I'm like, oh, is there Wednesday night services? Because some churches have them and some don't. And she's like, yeah. And because her and Mark have been going there for years. And that's how I found out about this little church. And so I was like, yeah, I'll go to Wednesday night. So I went to Wednesday night church last night. And in a nutshell, there was 10 of us. And it was a Bible study on the Palm Sunday. I believe it's Luke chapter 19. And there was just the 10 of us, and it was real intimate, and we got to share our own personal stories and our own little testimonies on different things. And we just kind of sat in a circle. We brought it into, there's the sanctuary, of course, and then there's a prayer room. And we all sat in the prayer room on the couches and chairs and had our Bibles open, and we all just talked, and it was really small and intimate. So I was able to better get to know, the people in there. So I know these people, but to really get to know them, and so it was a sweet, sweet service. And so I was like, Shane wanted to go, but he was working. He works Wednesday 12. So him and I were getting home around the same time, so he didn't get to go. But anyway, I'm dragging this out. I went to Wednesday night church last night, and it was just it was awesome. It was awesome to just sit with, your fellow believers and just pick a chapter out of the Bible and just pray and read it and then just dissect it. Just dissect it. And it was so interesting to see everybody's views of how they view the Lord. Like, how do you view him as a king? How do you view him as a friend? How do you view him as a father? Which one of those do you gravitate toward? And it was real neat to hear everybody's different ways that they relate. Like, some people see Jesus as more of a friend than a father. Some people see him more, he's all of those. But some people in our human mind and our human spirit relate to him differently. I relate to him like a daddy. And although he is my king and he is my friend, I talk to him like he's my daddy. And I think a lot of that stems from, and I shared this last night, I think a lot of that stems from my dad not really being in my life. And so I cling to the Lord like dad. That's my daddy. And he's, you know, he's in charge and he's in control, so I don't have to be. And talk about a load off, you know. He's like my dad that I cling to and my savior, and I can walk in freedom, you know. I get to walk in freedom. I don't have time to take us to church right now, but I'm about to. I'm about to take us to church. But anyway, it was really cool to sit and, you know, with everybody and get to know them and talk about Luke 19 and the Passover or Palm Sunday, not Passover, but Palm Sunday, and it was just really neat. It was really neat. So I just start daydreaming about it. Okay, there's 10 minutes for you. I gotta get inside. I parked way out in the North 40, so we're way out here, so we gotta walk way over there. And I was gonna park closer, but I didn't want to start getting in the bad habit of parking closer, because then I miss out on a lot of steps. It's about 1,000 steps there and then 1,000 back, and so that's a good 2,000 for my day to add to my watch. Okay. All right, that's it. I'll see you at the house. There it is. There's my salad I just threw together. So good. We're home. That's water. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It'll dry in a few minutes. You won't even know it's there. I've been in the kitchen splashing around. Anyway, got home from work, fed the puppies, sat down and drank a cup of coffee, which I don't know if that was a good idea at 6:30, but that's okay. I wanted a cup of coffee, and there was some left over from this morning, so I had it. But I only work 4 hours tomorrow, so I can come home and take a nap if I don't get enough sleep tonight. Anyway, okay, let's make some Cool Whip cookies. Dinah, let's make them. So, like I said before, I got my lemon cake mix, a whole container of Cool Whip. You need 1 egg and some powdered sugar. Okay, let me point you down. Let's get this party started. All right, lemon, perfectly moist lemon supreme. Dump this in the bowl. Oh, my oven is preheated to 350. We might need more light. Hi, Alfred. Hey, buddy. He just woke up from a nap. Get that in there. Then you're going to take an egg. Need something to crack it on. Counter, I guess. We'll wipe it up. Then you're going to take a whole container of Cool Whip. Probably one of the easiest recipes ever. So when she sent it to me, I was like, hello, yes please. Okay, and we're going to mix all this up. All right, I got it all mixed up. And then we're going to take some powdered sugar. Did I tell you the oven is preheated to 350? I probably did. Oh, okay. Get a spoon. comes up with these recipes. Like, oh, I think I'll just mix this and this and this and see what happens. I would never think of coming up with something like this. Okay, do this. A ball. Just get a ball. Plop it into your, can you see? Powdered sugar. It's a messy recipe. Get powdered sugar all over it. Okay. Bam. Bam. Just like that. Okay. That's it. This is what they said to do. That's what I'm doing. And in the little video, she made great big ones like this, so that's why I'm doing big cookies like that. I do want to kind of smash it down a little bit though. She didn't, but I'm gonna. We'll do one more. I won't make y'all sit here and watch me do this whole thing because there's a lot. Those might be too big. It'd be like cookie pies. Okay, I'll be back. Let's go put them in the oven. I'm about to set off everybody's Alexa. If you have an Alexa, cover her ears. Alexa, set the timer for 13 minutes.
13 minutes. Starting now.
So, it says 12 to 15 minutes, so we're gonna land somewhere in the middle, and we'll check on them at 13 minutes. Because y'all know, I have a tendency to burn things. They're ready. Those are pretty. Look how pretty. Look at those. Oh, wow. I love how they crackle. What am I going to do with all this? I got a ton left. Look at that. Sorry, guys, spit out my gum. Oh, I need to take out the trash. Okay, let's put one on a plate and let it cool and try it. Okay. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay. Let me bring y'all down. I'm like, let me bring you down out of the sky. It's a little better. Is that better? Adjust. Adjust. We gotta adjust. I should hit pause and adjust, but it's, you know, real life. Okay. I want one with all the powdered sugar on it. Let's break it open. Soft. I need my water. Hang on, I need a drink. Okay. Let's taste it. I'm looking for words. These are incredible. Mmm. Very lemony. You can use any cake mix you want. In the video, she said any flavor. So chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, any flavor. I'm a lemon girl. I love lemon dessert. They're light. They're moist. They look like they might be real dry, but they're not. They're real moist, light and fluffy. And that powdered sugar. Mm. These are perfect for Easter. If you're making a big Easter dinner or a little Easter dinner, if you're doing any baking, these are yellow. You could do strawberry and make pink ones. You could do chocolate for chocolate ones. You could do all of them. Oh my gosh, I could sit and eat every one of these. I got to figure out what the calories are. Oh. These might be a new favorite. I cannot get over how moist and yummy they are. Please try this recipe. And you saw how easy it was. And this is 13 minutes. I'm gonna have another one. I'm gonna have another one and then I'm gonna stop. I gotta bake the rest of them. I ended up, mine were too big, so those first two big ones I made, I cut them in half. And I'm glad I did because they puff up. Oh my goodness. I am beyond pleasantly surprised. I thought those might be a little dry when I was putting them all together. No ma'am. I haven't done my workout yet. This is stupid. You can't eat just one. It's like a Pringle. You can't eat just one. Oh, God. It is not very often that I feel some kind of way about a new recipe. Wow. Yes. All the positive words in the dictionary. All of them. All the positive adjectives. All the feel-good words. Right here. Right here. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna go. Normally I have a great willpower. Y'all know I can just take a bite and walk away. These are gonna crush me. I gotta go. I gotta go to the gym. These are gonna crush me. Try them. Wow. Okay, I'm done. I love you. The Lord loves you more. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Oh, speaking of the Lord loves you more, I designed some more products. The link is below if you want to go see some new funsies I created the last couple days. I'm starting to get the hang of designing, and I'm starting to click through the website quicker, and I'm starting to get some inspiration, and I'm starting to add color. And so there's like, I think 3 new products down below. Okay, listen. I try to adjust the prices because I'm like, if I'm buying from somebody or something, I'm like, I'm not paying that. So there's a candle. I made a candle today. So they make the candle. It comes in all different scents. There's like a massive amount of different scents you can choose from. But I was going to look, it's a $23 candle and it's 11 ounce, which is as big as this cup. This is also a product in my shop. Come on, lover, we're going thrifting. Anyway, this is a big 11 ounce coffee cup. So this is how big the candle is. And I'm like, I'm not paying $23 for wax. I'm just not going to do it. Well, I was trying to go in to adjust the price. And I'm like, why is this candle way more expensive than my other 11 ounce candle? Well, I went in there and I read the description fully. And it's in a frosted glass container, a white frosted glass, which is beautiful. And it has a maple lid, and it's a wood wick candle. You know, or a wood wick. You know the wood wicks that crackle and you can hear them? That's why, because the maple lid, the frosted glass, and the wick is that wood wick. That's why. And I'm like, okay, makes sense. I'd pay $23 for that. I'm not trying to get y'all to buy. I'm just making product for fun, and because I want some of it. I'm loving my cup. I'm loving my mug. I've got some more things that I'm going to be ordering the next day or two. So I'm not trying to get you to shop at my store. I mean, if you want to, that'd be great, but you don't have to. But what was my point? Where was I going with it? I don't remember where I was going with it. But if you want to go check it out, I'd appreciate it. I had a point. It's gone. Let me take another bite of cookie. Oh no, it's gone. Perimenopause will do that to you. It's gone. It is gone. Whatever. If you want to go check out my store, there's a few new products in there. That's why that candle is a little more expensive. But it's super cute. And my creative juices are starting to flow. They're still slow, but they're starting to flow. So I have a lot of downtime on Wednesdays and Thursdays at work. So if I have a few minutes, I'll jump in there and design something or work on it when I get home, you know. But anyway, enough about that. I've been by myself all day. Can you tell? I needed somebody to talk to. Aubrey was there, but she came in later in the afternoon because she had a clinic at another place. And then the doctor was in surgery. So I've been in the quiet by myself all day. So that's why I'm Chatty Cathy. Thanks for listening. Okay. I had a whole bunch of points, but they're gone. I love you. The Lord loves you more. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see you in the next video. Dinah, I didn't say thank you. I was so excited about these cookies. As soon as I turned the camera off, I sent her a text and I'm like, Dinah! Dinah, this is me yelling at you. Dinah! Look at your text. Thank you for sharing that recipe with me. Hands down, one of my favorite cookies ever. Hands down. I love you. The Lord loves you more. Thanks, Dinah.